Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. In this video lecture, we are going to discuss cascading style sheet color properties. So in every web page, in every website, you all know we can use so many different colors, and color makes our properties, our web pages so attractive and more interactive. So in color properties, this is our part 2 and lecture number 16. And students, if you forgot to watch lecture number 15, you can check the description box. I have added the link there. In lecture number 15, we have already discussed the basic introduction of CSS colors, its different types and practical approach to two important color properties that include RGB, that is red, green and blue, and second type we have discussed is RGBA. So here A stands for alpha, that is red, green, blue and alpha. We have discussed these two types practically. So now let's move to the next type, that is hexadecimal notation. So hexadecimal notations are very important whenever we talk about any cascading style sheet color properties. So it can be defined as a 6-digit color representation. It is what? It is a 6-digit color representation. Okay. The notation always starts with hash symbol followed by 6 characters ranging from 0 to F. That means, for example, if you want to use hexadecimal notations, then you should start your color code with hash and write 6-digit numbers. And the numbers included 0 to F. Okay. So let's say I'm writing it as FF0 to EE. You can write any combination from 0 to F here. Okay. So here starting 2 digits represent color red. Middle 2 digits represent color green and last 2 digits represent color blue. So this is how it follows RGB properties. That is the basic property of colors. Okay. One more important point here is, in case of hexadecimal notation, if you want to give it a color black, you can use a combination hash 000000. Remember to write every value 6 times. Okay, this is the code for black color. And if you want to use color white, you can write FF, FF and FF. This is the symbol for color white. Okay, so this is how you can use hexadecimal notations. Now let's take an example. For example, students, if you want to give your text a red color, so what you can write is, you can write hash FF0000. As I have told you, शुरू के 2 digits represent red color, so we always give it F value. Okay. Now if you want orange color, you can write, this is the symbol for red. For orange, you can write hash FFA500. You can try these. Okay. And if we talk about color, let's say brown, you can write brown hash A5 to A2A. There is no need to remember these codes. Okay, now let's move to the practical part. There it will be easily clear to all of you. Okay, so for hexadecimal notation, I'm taking H5 element. This is an example of hexadecimal notations in CSS, and close this H5. So before showing its output, one more important point I would like to tell you is hexa. Always remember, hexa means 16. And I have told you hexa stands for, hexa always uses 0 to F value. Okay. It directly uses numbers from 0 to 9, and after that for 10 we use A value. For 11 we use B, 12 C, 13 D, E and F. So this is how we have 16 values. 10 values from 0 to 9. This is our 11th value. 12, 13, 14, 15 and 16. So remember this point, whenever we talk about hexadecimal notation, we always make use of 16 values, and it is a 6-digit color representation or color combination. Okay. So coming back to the example, here I am using H5. This is an example of hexadecimal notation in cascading style sheets. And when I refresh this, you can see the results. Okay. So now let's give properties to H5. First, let me give it font size so that it will be clearly visible to all of you. Okay, so this is font size. Let's just save this and refresh. Okay, now let's use hexadecimal properties. Okay, so for hexadecimal properties, you should use color symbols. So directly write it as color colon, then write hash. You can write any. For example, I have told you for red, you can use FF0000. Okay, so I'm using it as it is, FF000000. Semicolon, save this program and refresh. Now this is in red color. Okay. One more example I would like to add here is for orange color. It's FFA500. FFA500. Save and refresh. So this is in orange color now. Okay, we have so many colors. You can use any color here. Let's say if I want to use gray color, and the code for gray color is 808080. Save and refresh. So this is in gray color now. Okay, now I'm just writing a random color combination. Let's say 7E00A5. Let's just check the color now. This is something like purple color. Okay, if I change H5 to H9, save and refresh, no difference. If I write it as D, save and refresh, this is in sky blue color. Okay, so you can see the difference now. This is how you can make use of different color combinations. If you want this color darker in shade, you can use 0 to, you can change it to D, or you can write anything. Okay, 9. Okay, so I'm using here D. It will change automatically the color. 1 2 3 4 5 and 6. So you can see it is in lighter color now. So you can do so many experiments with color while using hexadecimal notations. So one more type we are going to discuss now is HSL. So HSL is what? Here we have three different terms, H, S and L. So here H stands for hue, S stands for saturation, and L stands for lightness. This is lightness. Okay. So short form of HSL, full form of HSL is hue, saturation, lightness. Okay. So hue is what? It can be defined as the degree on the color wheel from 0 to 360. Here 0 represents red color, 120 represents green color, and 240 represents blue color in case of hue. Okay, and let's talk about saturation now. It takes value in percentage. Saturation takes value in percentage. Okay, in which 100% represents fully saturated. If we use value 100%, that means it is fully saturated. That is no shades of gray. 50% represent. Okay, it means no shade of gray here. 50% representation means 50% gray shade, but the color is still visible. And 0% represents fully unsaturated, that is completely gray and the color is clearly, or sorry, the color is invisible. Okay, third point we have here is lightness. The lightness of the color can be defined as the light that want to provide the color in which 0% represents black. Okay, so here 0% represents what? It represents black color. 0% means black color. Okay, and 50% means not a dark black, not light black, and 100% means white. That is full lightness. Okay, so syntax for HSL is color colon HSL, value of H, value of S, value of L. Okay, now let's do it practically. So for HSL, let me just add one more statement over here. That is, if I write H1, if I write H1 here, this is an example of HSL color in CSS. Save and refresh this. Okay, so H1 automatically captures the red color because we have used H1 color red over here. Okay, now I'm changing its properties here only. So for HSL, what we have discussed is, first is hue. Value of hue is 0 to 360. Okay, so from 0 to 360 you can give it a color, any color. Okay, let's try 0 only. After that we have saturation, and for saturation we have values in percentage from 0 to 100%. Okay, from 0 to 100%. Let me just use it 50% so that it will be clear for you. Third point we have is lightness. Lightness is also in percentage. From 0 to 100 you can give any value. So I'm again writing here 50%. Okay, save this program and refresh. So you can see this is now in black color. This is now in black color. If you change the values from 50% to, let's say I'm using here 100%. Save and refresh. So you can see the difference now in shades of this. Okay, for 360 I'm giving it a percent, let's say 160. Save and refresh. Okay, so this is how you can make use of what? You can make use of HSL color codes. So that's all for today, students. In the next video we will discuss HSLA and built-in colors that are very important for your examination. So that's all for today. Thanks for watching this video.